A large Russian vehicle group reportedly preparing for an assault was detected behind the front lines along the Malynivka-Dobropillia axis in Donetsk region, before being targeted by Ukrainian drones. Footage circulating online on August 10th shows what appears to be a large concentration of Russian vehicles gathered in the area. Ukrainian forces associated with the Azov Corps reportedly detected the group before it could move toward the battlefield and launched a series of drone strikes against the vehicles. The scale of the concentration is striking. Open-source observers examining the footage have estimated that around 50 vehicles were involved. Images and subsequent geolocation efforts shared online also reportedly indicate that the vehicles were destroyed or abandoned across the same area. However, the exact composition of the group and the full number of vehicles destroyed have not been independently verified. Some footage circulating online has also been criticized by viewers for apparent AI-enhanced imagery, making individual vehicle identification difficult. The reported strike highlights one of the defining realities of the war in Donetsk. Large concentrations of vehicles can become extremely vulnerable once Ukrainian reconnaissance drones detect them. The Dobropillia sector has already seen major Russian mechanized assaults. In October 2025, Azov reported that Russian forces launched an attack involving 22 armored vehicles toward Shakove, with the largest group of 11 tanks and armored vehicles moving from the Malynivka area. Ukrainian forces said the assault was stopped by a combination of mines, artillery, and FPV drones. Today, the battlefield has become even more dependent on persistent drone surveillance. A vehicle concentration that might once have been hidden several kilometers behind the front can now be detected, tracked, and attacked before reaching the assault line. If the latest footage is accurately linked to the reported incident, the destruction of such a large vehicle group would represent another example of how drone reconnaissance and precision strikes are reshaping Russian assault tactics around Dobropillia. For Russian commanders, the incident demonstrates the danger of massing vehicles before an attack. For Ukrainian forces, it shows the value of detecting an assault formation early, before it can reach the front line and turn its numerical advantage into combat power. The Malynivka-Dobropillia sector therefore remains one of the most closely watched areas of the Donetsk front, where the battle increasingly begins long before the first vehicles reach Ukrainian defensive positions. Fighters from the 132nd Separate Reconnaissance Battalion of the 7th Rapid Reaction Corps of the Airborne Assault Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine killed at least 10 occupying forces. Half of the platoon is generally accepted by both sides. At the same time, our defense forces used attack drones to destroy a supply storage area, a fuel and lubricants depot, and several cars and motorcycles belonging to the Russian invaders. The battalion's public relations service reported this through its official media sources and published the related video below, edited from footage captured by the kamikaze drone itself and the UAV controlling it. This month, a Ukrainian military intelligence official told Reuters that a North Korean missile unit had begun deploying personnel and equipment to Western Russia, and that the unit could be equipped with 120 ballistic missiles and 6 launchers for an attack on Ukraine. North Korea deployed about 14,000 troops to Russia's Kursk region in 2024, helping Moscow fend off an invasion by Ukrainian forces. Thousands have been injured or killed. North Korea has supplied Russia with millions of artillery and mortar rounds, sometimes of extremely low and dangerous quality, according to military bloggers and Russian troops, as well as ballistic missiles, long-range artillery, and multiple launch rocket systems, according to Ukrainian and independent assessments. Fighters from the 81st Slobozhansk Airborne Brigade attacked enemy logistics in the Sloviansk direction. A video of the combat operation was released on the brigade's channel on August 10th. The Slobozhansk paratroopers reported that the number of enemy logistics centers hit had increased sixfold. If in July we managed to locate and attack 6 enemy bases, then in the first week of this month alone, that number has increased to 9. Furthermore, the main Russian logistics routes, including their NRC, are under our fire control, the brigade emphasized. As reported by Army Inform, Apache BBM operators from the 81st Slobozhansk Separate Airborne Brigade in Luhansk Oblast attacked a key Russian logistics facility.
Приціл 323.
Командир гармати оголошує координати цілі.
Граната! Постріл! Постріл! Внимание!